Okay, so here we go. I am today going to bleach my roots to kind of make it look blonde coming down into the red. So we're going to see what happens. Um, I've used like 500 different kinds of dyes in my life, bleaches in my life. This is my natural color down here. I recently cut my hair just to get off some dead ends. This is me when I first wake up in the morning. I'm using Revlon. I went with the ash because I'm a natural redhead, so I kind of tone it down a tiny bit. Just went with the cheap one just to see if I like the idea. If not, then, you know, I'm not committed. And if so, then, hey, we'll try something a little better next time. If I can even get the damn top off. Got it. So, now, mix it all up. While it sits there for a few minutes, then I'm going to separate my hair out because I'm literally only touching the roots, and that's because I've gotten old somewhere down the road, and I look in the mirror now and I can see some gray up in there that I'm really not happy with. So now we just put the top on and shake it. There we go. Fun. Now we brush through this rat's nest where I slept finally. And I'm going to take off this. I'm going to start in the back just because the front seems to be a whole lot whiter anyway. So I'm going to let the back develop a little bit quicker than I am the front to try to even it up a tiny, tiny bit. I really have no idea how this is going to turn out. It's just an idea that I've had for a few weeks now, and I'm just like, screw it, let's do it. So, y'all forgive me for this. I'll fix that later. Alright, so, take my trusty little comb. By the way, I did go to school for cosmetology, but that was like 20 years ago, and I got pregnant, so I didn't finish. But, now I just bust my ass. But, so, I'm going to put on the fun little crappy gloves that they give you in here, because, like I said, I wasn't committed, so I went with the cheapest route possible. That way, if I decide, you know what, I hate it, I'm not out, but like, I don't know, $5 or some shit, that's what I paid for it. See why it's only $5. Okay, so no offense, I mean, it does cover the gray fairly well in my experience, but this one was just one that I had a coupon, and it was just one of those situations where I was like, you know what, why not? I am not stuck on quarantine. I'm an essential employee, but I'm actually between jobs right now, and I don't start the next one for a week, so I'm bored. So, here we go. I'm going to put this on here, like so. And I'm just going to comb down, because I really just want to highlight it so that the gray is not as noticeable. So we shall see if this works. I don't know. It's an idea. So Brad Mondo can critique me. Call me out on my bull and tell me how horrible this is gonna be. Okay. Get some underneath, so you know, when I do a ponytail, which is rare, but when I do it, then, you know, I won't regret my decisions completely. Shit. Can you cuss on YouTube? I don't know. This is like my first video, so we're gonna see how it goes. I was just bored, and I sat up all night long and watched videos, and so I was like, you know what? I can do that. No offense to the people that do it, because some of y'all are hilarious. But, anyways. Alright, so next layer. Oh, shit. I'm not good at that. It'll be okay. It's summertime. The whole point is to look like it's highlighted, right? I think. And if all else fails, I can put a ball cap and go do my thing while I buy more dye to cover it up. Alright, so. This is where you see all of my white. It's all around that crown, and then it's kind of a gray just scattered all throughout. So I'm going to focus, putting blonde closer to my face. And hopefully, it'll give me that strawberry blonde look that I had when I was a kid, instead of this I'm old enough to be a damn grandma look that I got going on now for some reason. Still trying to figure out when that happened, but I'm not a grandma, by the way. I'm just getting to that age where it's knocking on the door. Like, if one of my kids called me and said, "Hey, Ma," I'd be like, "Oh, well, damn." So, see, I'm a whole lot older than a lot of you YouTube stars. Kind of saturate my comb. See me? Okay. And I'm not making it perfect because I kind of just wanted to almost, it's not going to be like an ombre, but kind of let it just highlight throughout. And if it's a little more blonde than red, I'm cool with that. Oh yeah, there it goes. Yeah. Blend some of that in there. Take that white away. Taking away its power. Let me have this. Like I said, I'm gonna make the blonde more frame my face. I don't want to give up my red. My boyfriend absolutely loves my red hair. So if I completely gave it up, I may not have a boyfriend. I'm just playing. He loves me for more than my hair, but it's probably mostly my hair. There we go. In there. Oh, Brad would hate me. Okay, so. Don't massage it into your scalp. What did I just do? Massaged it into my scalp. Okay. Next. When I was younger, my hair was so thick, and now I'm just like, what the hell? But then I do cut it into layers and stuff too, so it's just easier to take care of for me. Because I can wash it and scrunch it and walk out the door if I absolutely need to. there we go. Alright, so I'm putting a little more on my gown now because I want to really make sure that gray goes away. So here we go. Whoop. There it is. And whoop. There it is. I'm going to look like a train wreck when I'm done. And whoop. There it is. All you millennials out there are like, what the fuck is a whoop? There it is. So, can I? See, I cuss bad. I'll never make it on YouTube. Oh, shit. So glad that was over sync. Mostly. I'll fix that too. All right, getting there. Get this mess up off the floor. All right, not bad. That's not bad at all. I wonder what it's gonna look like. I'm really hoping it's gonna look highlighted and like I've been out in the sun. Although I don't look like it because, you know, I'm a natural redhead, so pale is pale, baby. Yeah. Give me that. I mean, I'm gonna work with it, but like, not yet, you know. And I know I've got some blonde on my glove, so definitely gonna have to comb through those bangs. Okay. Wash out the brush maybe. The goal is, as my hair grows out, I don't want to notice the gray so much because I don't have a ton of time most of the time. And I like the idea of not having to, you know, dye my hair every 4 to 6 weeks. Because it's been over processed for like, I don't know, the last 32 out of my 42 years probably. So I think I was like 13, honestly, the first time I dyed my hair. Really gonna make this top look much more blonde, I hope. Because let's face it, that's where you're gonna see it more because, you know, I wear my hair down. Right. What you think? Maybe, I don't know. Put a little on the glove. Just totally not the proper technique here, just so y'all know. I'm not doing this video for y'all to follow me. I'm just doing it because, you know, I want a record of how crazy of an idea I can have. And then I would like to see later if it works. There's some really hilarious YouTube stars now, and I am highly impressed that there are people out there making a living playing video games. I was the kid growing up where I was told, if you just play those video games, then you'll never, ever, ever amount to anything because you can't get a job. Well, they sure showed you, didn't they? I don't necessarily wear bangs per se, but I do kind of let them swoop this way or that, more or less how they feel for the day. So I'm gonna make sure I get the back side of them. And then I'm gonna attempt to flip them back and get all this stuff. So then maybe put that on my hand. Thank you for not hitting my floor again. I just saturated the bang, so there's not going to be much red per se left there. But it's cool. I'm good with that. I don't really even care right now. I'm really hoping this does not turn my hair like some weird orange. I've been blonde, but that was 5 years ago or so. I don't know when the last time was I actually went to a beauty salon. I am strictly a let's just do it at home type person. So I even have a cousin that owns a salon. So I guess if I truly screwed up, I could be like, oh, help. But I think it'll be all right. We shall see. Okay, so I'm done with this part. I gotta figure out some video editing software, so maybe while I'm sitting here letting this stuff cook on my head, then I can be looking that up. And we'll see what happens. I'll be back with y'all in just a little while. Alright, so fresh out of the shower. We're gonna see what this looks like after it dries. I might have highlighted my gray a whole lot more than I wanted, but you know, it's whatever. So we're gonna see after I get some clothes on and get it dry, and I don't know, kind of blends pretty damn good, so we'll see. I'll let you know. Be back in a few. Okay, so shut that door. All right, so here we are. I've got some makeup on now. I'm gonna just spray a little defrizzilator on my hair. All right, here we go. So, put that all through there. By the way, that's the Chi Keratin Mist. I like it because if I let my hair dry completely naturally, which I like because I prefer not to put heat on it, I will straighten it or curl it with a straightener sometimes, but I figure if I'm, you know, putting the color on it, I don't need to have the heat on it too all the time. So I'm gonna do this here. And then, I've never tried this before, but it was on sale at Walgreens. So I was like, you know what? I'll try it. It is the Strictly Curls 7-in-1 leave-in treatment foam. Never tried it, but I figure I'm going to tap it to the ends. It's kind of like shaving cream or something. Not to be mistaken for whipped cream with a lemon scent. It smells banging. Alright, so I'm going to flip my hair over because I really just want to tap the ends more than anything. So I probably got too much on it. As you can see, there's a lot on my hands. Mostly just trying to make sure it doesn't frizz while I'm playing with it and curling it. And I don't use the diffusers and all that fun stuff that a lot of people do. Again, don't like to put heat on my hair if I don't have to. So we're gonna see how this works. I'm just combing it through with my fingers. Squeezing out some of the excess. Alright, so there we have it. I don't know how much y'all can really see this because my lighting is horrible because I didn't plan on this. So I'm washing my hands and I'm sure that's loud too. Alright, so dry them off. We're gonna see how that works. Alright, so now I'm just gonna remind my hair what it's supposed to do because otherwise it might do some funky ass wave that I can't stand, which is very possible because I don't know how this stuff's gonna work. Can't wait to see this stuff dry. And I don't really have a part. I'm more of a, it kind of parts down the middle, but midway through the day I'm flipping it this way and that way. So I like for it to just be loose, hangy, pretty, wavy. I'm really hoping that stuff doesn't make my hair hard. So we're gonna see. All right. I don't know if y'all like the haircut I've got, but I kind of did it to frame my face. I cut it myself again, so I can do a video on that at some point. I just cut it like, I don't know, a week and a half or so ago. So it's gonna be a few weeks before I can do that one, but all right, there we have it. Now I will come back and say hey one more time after I've got this mess on top of my head dry, and we'll go from there. Thanks. See you in a few. And here's the final product. It's much lighter, but it blends very well. I think I like it. Till next time.